Ready for the sales rush?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what you do like I'm 5.
So we are an appointment setting firm. We work specifically in the financial insurance space. We do a little bit in what's called MSP. But basically, we reach out on behalf of our clients, B2B only, small to mid-sized companies, and we set appointments on their behalf.
The best drink for sales meetings in insurance.
Vodka.
Okay.
Vodka? Of course.
I was almost okay with that answer.
No, I'm good with that answer too. That's the after hours drink. So
What is the biggest challenge in selling insurance?
agents and advisors want to be agents and advisors. So they want to give advice and they want to talk about the opportunities that a prospect has and how they can help them. Unfortunately, you never get that opportunity until you make the upfront sale to get to that stage of the process. So I think the biggest challenge is that sales element. They didn't get in the business to be salespeople, but it's in a lot of people's eyes, it's a necessary evil to get to that back end of where they really want to spend their time.
Can you teach me a foreign word?
My parents came over from Czechoslovakia in the mid-30s. And so, like most kids of my generation, I learned a handful of swear words in Czech. So the only swear word I know, or the only Czech word I remember, is called hovno.
Should I ask you what it means? Or no, I shouldn't ask you what it means.
We'll stay with the PG version.
Oh, okay, sounds good. One tool that you cannot live without.
For me, any form of communication that's voice to voice, face to face, picture to picture. So maybe even Zoom would be a better example.
Do you remember the first thing you've ever sold?
My parents told me at 14 I had to start working 10 hours a week. So I was selling door to door for somebody else who was selling vacuum cleaners.
Okay.
And so my part of that role was to try and go to the door and get somebody to agree to a demo with the person that sold vacuum cleaners.
What was your conversion rate on those?
It was horrible. I'd probably
show you how this vacuum works.
Probably knock on 100 doors to get one person to agree.
Oh, wow.
It was brutal. Part of it was I'm walking around during the summer, so I might get somebody at home, I might not. And then the other dilemma was I had no clue what I was doing. And so I really didn't have a pitch. I didn't have an approach to it. I just walked, I knocked, and I begged, and I pleaded, and that's what started the whole learning curve.
Okay, but do you remember how you spent your first paycheck?
Not a vacuum cleaner, not vodka, not coffee, a date at the movies.
A date, okay. Oh, amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. Best sales advice you've ever received?
There's 2 or 3 things you control, and everything else is an outcome that you may be able to influence, but you can't control. So focus on whatever it is you control. Focus on that marketing and sales side, whether you're dialing for dollars, knocking on doors, whatever it is, how you have that conversation, how many of them you have. You can't control whether or not somebody buys. You can control the front end that creates activity.
Who should I challenge next for a sales rush?
Who should you challenge? Jeff Cheshire.
All right, Jeff, you're next.
Go get him.